Hello and welcome to my city of awesomeness. And yes, my city is very crowded. I've got many people in it. So if we come, this is a this massive area right here. If we look at this, this is all gonna be all stuff like I don't know what like commercial stuff. All this blue stuff right here. And some of this right here is just extra industrial because this entire section over here is industrial right here. So this would be industrial. Then if we come over here, this right here is all residential, extra commercial, residential. Then if we come over here, lots of residential, high compact residential or high density. This has all been terraformed, including this back end. This was all gonna be an area where you could build more, and this was gonna be expanded. Then if we come over here, this is lots of industrial mixed with a little bit of residential. So this is kind of the crappy part of town where I don't know, poor people live, I guess. Then if we come, so then all of this has been terraformed. As you can see, extra mountains, just because, why not? Then, yeah, so as you can see, there's going to be several mountains and stuff that's been cut away. But this river has caused lots of problems with me. When I terraformed this river, it was a pretty massive river, terraformed it down flat on the beaches like this. 2 floods happened, and we had a plague, and that's a big reason why you can see all of these things. And the reason why these plagues happen actually is if you build very fast. So we're supposed to build less fast, essentially. Essentially don't go as good as I was doing. I was doing too good for this, and so there's a lot of abandoned houses that you have to go through and delete, which I was not bothered to at the time, and I'm still not. People, they eventually decay, so once the plague technically is over, then yeah. So that's why all of these people are sick, just because I was building way too fast. So it's fine. It's not like gonna kill anything. At the current date and time, if we go to city info, we can see that this is our statistics. Our population is 54,000, and we get tourists average weekly. Now, if we look at statistics, we can look at all of these so far. Yes, I decided for no office zone, just so it wouldn't go as fast. So this is a different thing. Chirper in this game essentially just tells me what's happening around town. Then if I go to areas, this is what we've selected. We can buy more, obviously, and you can look at all of these. Here's the ones that we chose for. And yes, if they should be, some of them are terraformed. Now if we go to policies, currently there's no school, and recreational use of basically controlled substances is allowed for extra taxes. Here is some extra, like this is policies. I have no other policies. So then if I go to economy, here's what taxes I've been doing. Here are certain things that go to certain stuff. I don't have any loans. Extra income expenses. If I go to this is going to tell me the the grid lines, so electricity is available everywhere, extra stats, and you can see lots of stuff all over that has to do with this. Water, all the water lines, as you can see, so that those are these. I've placed everything manually. So if I go to crime, the blue is more protected, in red, so like certain areas are more affiliated with crime. So let's see, I don't really have any areas that are massively. Health is pretty high. It's been going up recently. Happiness, pretty good. Population. Noise pollution, this is a rough one. I've got lots of noise pollution, especially this thing. This is crazy. So I can't really do anything about this road, this main road. So that's kind of just not, I can't really do anything. Now, this is kind of the bad areas. Like, this is the beginning area where we started off people. But so that's why this would be kind of bad. And then right next to, this is our main water source. This is infinite, essentially. Basically, it's just sucking water out of this. I'm pretty sure this will eventually drain, so it's kind of rough. But if I go to transport, so we have bus stations and stuff. I didn't really go with this. We didn't really want that. Pollution, average ground pollution. Natural resources, this is a map of all that. Land values, so there's certain points, like for example here, that would be worth a lot. And let's see, this would be worth like basically nothing over here. Nobody really lives over there anyway. Then we have outside connections. Some places do, like this does, or no, stuff like that. That's for like trading and stuff. So if I go to export, we're not really sending anything anywhere. But this is what we would be sending. But we're mostly just sending goods. Tourism and wealth. We do have tourism. Traffic. Lots of traffic through here. This one's pretty empty. This is very, very not empty. Then stuff like over here is not going to be too bad. Wind. As you can see. Garbage. So these are all the garbage places that would be picking up garbage. So these are all incinerators right here. And then some of them, let's see, where's one? Some of these are actual dumps. Then levels. So this would be like residential stuff. So I'm doing pretty good, I guess. I don't know, it's really nice and mixed. I guess that's pretty good. Fire safety, there's some spots that are pretty rough, but mostly it's good. I kind of slowed down in this area. I kind of speeded this because I needed to finish up. It was kind of hitting that 9-ish hour mark. Education, I tried to do lots of uneducated people, but there are actually quite a few people that are well educated and educated. Leisure, so this is like parks and stuff. I tried to do good in this area because this would be the main attraction, main like money makers areas. Now this has basically nothing if you live here. It's sad for you, honestly. Now terrain. So we have mostly high terrain. The problem is that I terraformed everything basically. So a lot of this would be high, like over here. It's just I terraformed this. Now, if we go to there's no transfer routes, obviously. I'm make sure I've covered everything. I think that's pretty good. There's roads everywhere, by the way. And yes, I've manually made roads for everything. Then so you can delete stuff as well. So if I go to milestones, this is the stuff I'm at right now. I'm supposed to get to 60,000 for my next milestone, which I can get like plane, airport stuff, that kind of stuff. I do have a Statue of Liberty. Yeah, I got that pretty early on. I just didn't use it. So that's mostly my city. I'm gonna go through and like kind of just go over everything. Oh, and here's all of the lines. So I usually just go on the outsides, and on this one I think I went in the insides to get to certain parks and stuff. Anyway, that's how that worked. And that's it. 9 hours of work in progress. This is where it's got me. And this is kind of bumpy. I'm gonna have to fix this eventually. Anyway, that's 9 hours of work. Hope you guys enjoyed.